Now, by now, you're probably getting overwhelmed by all this information on sustainability. But please try to remember that in business, you cannot manage what you cannot measure. But also please remember, we must have the hard facts and data if we want to demonstrate to everyone in the organization that sustainability is good for business. And for us to fully understand how our company can be successful with our sustainability program, it is necessary that we cover now just a few more critical data points. And after that, we'll draw some conclusions on this important subject. Okay, let's cover some more hard facts about sustainability, which will help you in selling this idea and succeeding in your company. Well, now it's maybe about time that we consider what are the real concrete benefits of having a clearly defined and measurable sustainability program. In other words, what are the hard benefits of doing that? Well, fortunately, the benefits can be seen in the research, and in particular, operational efficiency and operating costs can be positively influenced. Because 33% of the companies in the McKinsey research said their sustainability program improved their operational efficiency and lowered their costs. In addition to that, 32% said that sustainability enhanced or improved their corporate reputation, which is what many companies have focused on anyways. And 31% said that their sustainability efforts were aligned with the company's business goals, mission, and values. In other words, sustainability was supporting the goals, mission, and values of the entire company, which is very important for any activities carried out in a company. And in addition to those very important points, 27% said that sustainability efforts created new growth opportunities for them, for their company. But this fact made me at least wonder, and probably makes you wonder also, what do these findings mean for the 70% or more of companies who did not see the benefits of sustainability? Well, in business we talk a lot about best practices and what we can learn from others. So now let's go briefly through the best sustainability practices of those leading companies, because from doing that we can learn from the leaders in the industry. Unfortunately for us, there are many lessons to be learned. The first most important lesson that we can learn is that there's a shift occurring in the business, in industry, from viewing sustainability as a form of reputation management towards seeing it as a way to achieve operational improvements in your business and a way to create new growth opportunities for your company. And what this means is that the leading sustainability companies are becoming more businesslike with regards to their sustainability agenda. It is a business issue. The second important lesson is that sustainability leaders have identified and defined sustainability key performance indicators, and they have established the proper organizational structures for achieving those KPIs. In addition to this, they have actively engaged the company's leadership in the sustainability agenda, and this can be seen from the research data, which was carried out by McKinsey. 94% of the leading sustainability companies had integrated sustainability into their strategic planning process, but only 53% of all other companies did this. That's one concrete action that should be taken. In addition to those important actions, 59, almost 60% of the leading companies aligned their sustainability strategy with their corporate goals, mission, and values, but only 28% of all other companies did that. So companies need to think about how to align sustainability with their strategy in their organization. And 53% of sustainability leaders also promoted their sustainability efforts as one way to attract new employees and to help keep existing employees. So it was effective as a human resource tool to attract people and keep the best people. More importantly, regarding value creation, which all business leaders are interested in, 48% of the leading sustainability companies said that sustainability has contributed to short-term value creation. And as you might know, in today's business environment, many companies are focused primarily on short-term value creation. But fortunately, it seems that sustainability, at least for the leading companies, can and does also have an impact on short-term results. At least for almost 50% of the sustainability leaders that were studied in the research. Now, another important area is that regarding competitive strategies, which every manager should be working towards, 43% of the leading companies said that they had improved their competitive position on the market. And this compared with just 24% of all other companies. So the leaders are achieving a competitive advantage through their sustainability programs. Now, and finally, a very important point that was raised at the beginning of the session is that only 9% of the leading companies said that their sustainability program was focused on responding to regulatory requirements, or in other words, reputation, etc. And this is compared with something like 25% of all other companies. So I understand that it might seem that we're focusing far too much on the hard data surrounding sustainability, but please remember, and try to remember this, that without the hard evidence to support sustainability, your company and other companies are unlikely to get the necessary support from everyone in the organization in order that the sustainability program succeeds. And if the hard data does not help us to sell the sustainability agenda, if we don't have it, it's not going to help at all. But please also remember that despite all this hard data that we've been talking about, sustainability can and should mean different things for your company and my company. And it's also heavily influenced by the industry we're involved in and the company activities that we're involved in. And as an example of this important point, the McKinsey research findings varied quite a lot depending on what type of business companies were active in. For example, B2C companies or B2B companies. Now, B2C means that a company sells primarily to consumers, but a B2B company is a company who is selling to other companies. And to illustrate these differences between these two types of businesses, 23% of B2B companies and 15% of B2C companies said sustainability positively impact their reputation and increased their shareholder value. Based on this finding, one could say that the impact on reputation from sustainability and the impact on shareholder value is more important for companies in the B2B sector. And this point reminds us how important that the individual conditions a company is facing and why it's very important every company tailors their sustainability effort to their unique company context. Wow, that was a lot of information once again to absorb. So now let's summarize the 3 most important lessons from this sustainability session. The first lesson is that few companies, around 37%, have a sustainability strategy which can be justified at the bottom line. The second lesson is that the 3 areas where the most impact can be achieved from a sustainability strategy are growth, return on capital, and better risk management. And growth occurs because companies can reach new markets and customers through sustainability. And return on capital occurs because sustainable products and services can often command higher prices and improve their market share. And the lowering of risk occurs because of the impact from better reputation management. And in addition, the identification of specific risks which might impact your business and could be positively influenced by sustainability. The third and most important lesson from this session is that each company must identify for their unique business context or situation just one or two sustainability efforts which have the best fit with their corporate strategy and will have the greatest impact on their business performance. And those one or two focused sustainability efforts must then be precisely defined and measured through the right KPIs as the company rolls out the program and begins to benefit from an effectively and efficiently executed sustainability strategy. So the simple lesson from this session is that sustainability can be good for business if it is planned, executed, and communicated properly within and outside of your organization.